Hello friends, welcome back to another episode of Software Inc. So when we left off, we just released World Conqueror 3, which wasn't really great, so we went ahead and replaced Michael Gray, fired them, and got a new survivor of the lead designer gauntlet here, Cruz Vargas, to start working for our RTS team. Now, we still have one more lead designer to replace, and so hopefully Caroline Conley here does pretty well with her contract work, so we can see how she does. We also got our port team up and running. So off camera, I went ahead and built another level. So what we're going to do is expand our teams very quickly. So our update team here, we're going to expand them. Let's go ahead and see how many computers we have. 34. Let's make sure to assign these rooms to our update team. Allow pass-through. Make sure this one is for our leader. And then go here to our teams, go to our update team, and go to let's go to HR management. We can increase this to 34, which leaves one extra room here for our leader, specialization, and everything except for hardware, which is perfect. And we'll leave it at that. And then we'll go here to this floor and make sure all of these rooms are assigned to our port team. Oh, what the heck what did I just do? Okay. Go ahead, assign it to our port team, allow pass through, and then we'll add to our port team here. They are going to go to HR. 34 plus 35 is 69. 69 programmers for our port team. So that's going to allow room for everybody. Hopefully that is all set up and good and peachy. And so we'll see them bust through all of our port jobs now that there are, 70 employees, including the leader. So that was kind of where we left off with like house maintenance stuff that we needed to do. Let's go ahead to our employees here and get them all set up. So Hiram is in the game, automation full complete. Let's switch over to HR. Our update team, let's go down multitasking before anything else, and that should be all of our leaders that can be updated. Now that house maintenance is out of the way, we have a contract work going. We have several port jobs working. We have our research up and going for 2015. We are still working on our 2D for 2014 patent, but they're making pretty good progress on that. Our 3D editor is the tool we're doing for our 3D. That's our next project outside of automation that we're working on. We can probably go ahead and bring this up to like maybe a 5. And then our next release is going to be in July of 2017. As for our marketing tasks, we're still bussing it out. Cowboy 4 will go ahead and end because that didn't make any sales this past month. Everything else is still making pretty good sales, so we'll leave it at that. World Conqueror is our original World Conqueror. This one still has almost 200,000 active users, which is what we like to see. Yeah, I see lots and lots of active users on the support tickets that we are actually working on. We finished our 2014 patent, so let's go ahead and submit that. Our audio is needing to be patented now, so we'll go ahead and apply for a patent for that for our law team. And since our audio is up and researched, let's update our audio tool. A product ran out of stock. Football 3. How many do you want us to? 50,000. Okay, let's go here to our distribution. Football 3. is at 50,000. So what if we do 100,000? Because yeah, that should hopefully make sure that we can keep on top of it. There we go. Now hopefully we won't run out of it. I mean, it was a pretty good game. Can't lie about that. Our 2D is finished, so we do want to patent that as well. And let's update our 2D editor. Okay, so Caroline Conley has been reduced to 16 to 82%. Is that the best? Is not the best. Yeah, I mean, better than the other two. I'm just worried. Maybe let's go ahead and hire some. Let's look at our hiring. We can click here to find lead designers. Oh. Okay, let's go ahead and put them on. Let's do lead designer gauntlet first. Okay, let's go ahead and, I mean, this guy's has a lot, but the creativity is 90, so let's go ahead and hire him. Hiring this employee has a $462,910 upfront cost. He wants $500,000. Heck it, let's do it. So we are going to put him on sports game. German Robinson, let's change your team to sports. To the sports game. You are very expensive, man. Okay, and then go to our sports, look at employees. You are going to be he can't be the leader? Okay, that's fine. Let's go ahead and assign this to German. He can't be a leader. I just spent $500,000 and now I have to fire him. This is gonna cost me, I mean, good news is we have $1.5 billion, so it's not the worst. Okay, let's go to hire employees for our lead design gauntlet. We need a lead designer. Okay. They should be in HR and automation. And let's begin looking. Let's go ahead and hire every single one of these people. And I can't believe I just did that. I hired a lead designer who couldn't even be a lead designer. What the heck? Oh, so confusing. Okay, let's go to employees. You are going to be Rory. Rory, you are the leader now. So we are going to start a contract work for game assets. Let's do this one. Lead designer is going to be Rory. Okay, let's accept that work. Let's go back to our gauntlet because we got some real bummers on our case. And we just need one more. That's the most frustrating thing, is that we only need one more leader for our automation. Oh my god. Okay, here comes our retirement spree. I'm not too worried about the games that are coming out with no inspiration, because I do have like a 5-year design thing. So hopefully it can get their inspiration and creativity up. So back to our 3D editor. Let's go ahead and announce a release date. And let's start our marketing. We're going to do a pictures and video. And we are going to market it with some hype. And hopefully our marketing team is up to the task between all the marketing jobs of all of our recent releases. So, oh yeah, they are blasting through that press release. That is what we love to see. We love to see it. Are we going to be able to get it out today? Crazy. Okay, let's go ahead and release that. Start developing our 3D editor. Make sure everybody is assigned to this. And yeah, that should hopefully give them all something to do if there's any teams that aren't working on anything. Okay, Rory Romero. Okay. All right, I see you, Rory. Let's go ahead and get Rory set up for, well, we'll keep him on that team. Yeah, we'll keep him on the Gauntlet team because we're about to, at the end of this year, come out with our December 2017 release. But Rory, 34 to 100%. So, you know, we might have a genius on our hands if it stayed up at the 100% range. It's pretty good, pretty good. We have our 2017 research up and running. We only have 2 more port jobs left from the one that we started like several in-game years ago. But I did go ahead and expand the port team, so it should be pretty decent, and we should see more sales to correspond with that as well. I mean, we are making like close to $100 million every day, every month, so not too shabby. And so, yeah, I'm just waiting on this marketing team to get up and running. I decided to add elevators to this area because we were just getting so many like dirty notifications. I'm like, if we add an elevator, that might help with like the dirt on the staircases at the very least. Let's go ahead and change the release date to 2017. Let's go November of this year. Wait to promote it until we are finished with our marketing press release. Actually, we can go ahead and hit promote on that. And then we'll get this released out and submit a press build. So we'll get a notification this month and then also for next month. Release that. Let's go ahead and hit market, do a press build. And so everybody will know about our amazing 3D editor. We finished our 2016 audio patent. Great job, team. Go ahead and bring this up to level 10. And then the operating system for audio tool needs to be updated. So let's go down to our release, go down to audio tool, go ahead and start porting this to all of these people. And that should help us continue to make sales. Yeah, our audio tool didn't make any money for this month because we ran out of people to sell to. So let's end it and just kind of clean up our bar here the best that we can. And now that it is July of 2017, Cowboy 5 was released and it was good and inspiring. I love to see it. Okay, let's start printing copies. I'm going to go for 50,000 at first. I hope that should be enough. Hopefully it's probably going to sell out right away, but that's okay. And then let's automatically start porting it to these 4. Our audio 2017 is finished, so let's go ahead and start patenting that. And now that it is November of 2017, it is time for us to release our 3D editor. So let's see how Terry Hall did. Okay. Amazing. Okay. I mean, that's kind of to be expected. So let's go ahead and do a $10,000 budget on that. Let's go ahead and start with an update. So that way it is the best of the best. Bring this up to our update wall, our support wall, and then also bring up our marketing to the support wall. I think we're finally at a good place. Let's go to our releases and start porting this onto this one at the very least. And yes, let's roll over to the next month. We're going to have our sports game release, so we can switch out snugglygamer, and then we can also see how many sales we actually did. Okay, accept all and close. I think I exited out of the thing that I wanted to see. Okay, so we released football 4. And it was bad, and it was boring. Football is just cursed. The sports game is just cursed. Okay, let's go ahead and start printing. Let's do 20,000. It's probably a little bit too much. Let's also look at football 4. Yeah. Boring and bad and awful and terrible. Let's go into manage teams, manage teams, our lead designer gauntlet, go to employees, did we already switch him over? Okay. Go into our sports team, go to employees. Here we go. Rory Romero. Let's go ahead and change team to sports. Sports. Let's go to our sports, go to employees. look for Rory. Rory, change your role to be the leader. And then Amelia here, we are going to fire you. You are going to be in charge of this. Let's go to options, make sure that they haven't started developing Football 5. They have not. Okay. And hopefully now that snugglygamer is off of that game, she should hopefully start building up her inspiration and creativity. So scrolling down here along our way, we have our sports game, has somebody, Pamela Fernandez, Hiram Guzman, Reggie Fox, Cruz Vargas, and No Hansen. All of these people are very good, very creative, very inspiring. So I think our automation for games are finally complete. So I do want to go ahead, keep our leader gauntlet just for a little bit to make sure that everybody's performing the way that they should be. But once that is now done, that means we can finally move on to another type. We have all of our tools for our games up and ready. We have all of our game automation up and ready. We have our research and law team patenting research as it comes out for our tools, so that way we can be the leader not only on the best tools to create video games, but also get those video games out. So from here, I think it is time for us to go ahead and start expanding, maybe into some hardware, maybe into some operating systems. Very exciting. I'm looking forward to it. I am going to go ahead and leave this part here. Thank you so much for joining me on this Let's Play series. I'm having a blast playing it. We are pretty much here on the end game. Unfortunately, getting the lead designers up and running was a pretty big hurdle with creativity, but it was a learning experience for both of us, right? You understand it better. I understand it better. It's going to be fine. But yeah, this is pretty late game, end game. I'm not sure if we'll actually be able to get an operating system out, but I want that to be like our last big hurrah, like maybe a console and an operating system. So we have an operating system that has all of our games on it. That'd be so cool. That'd be so fun. But yeah, if you want to check out my other social media, that's going to be linked below in the description. I have a sticker shop, I have a TikTok, and I also have a Patreon where for $3 a month you can support my channel and get your name on the end credits. But if you would like to support me for free, I would absolutely appreciate that. You can do that by liking, sharing, and commenting on my videos. Also subscribing to my channel. All of that helps out the YouTube algorithm and gets my videos in front of more people's faces. So until I see you guys again, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye.